Hey, Lisa. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Tammy. Hey, everybody. My apologies, folks. I'm the reason why we're late.
Yeah. Lisa, it's 12:02. We're fine.
Yeah, I know. I was just like,
No, we're good. Thank you all for coming. Hello, Jennifer Ocean Homestead and Twin Brook Acres. Good to see you guys.
hey, everybody.
Um, I don't know if our I was a little behind on getting our things going too. So hopefully
No, you're fine. I was just trying to get some stuff off my list for today. And then
mm-hmm.
when you texted
Yeah.
me, I had plenty of time. And then you texted me and I went, oh my gosh.
And that's what we're talking about today, too. So that's perfect. We're talking about just preparing for our week. I mean, it's still Tuesday. So, still kind of the beginning of the week. And this is kind of a big day for me anymore because I do the herbal study hall live Tuesday evenings. So
Right.
it kind of works out. It works out good because between the two, it kind of helps me set up the rest of my week. So this has been like my day for wrapping these things. This live in particular helps me get my stuff together. Helps me to stay on task.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I'm getting all these flags and I'm trying to deal with them.
Oh no, that's okay. You go right ahead. Um, so I hope everybody's had a good week, and I want to just take a minute to also thank everybody for their prayers. If you follow my channel, you probably saw that we, lost a baby, my grandchild, who was going to be born in August and just didn't make it. So we've, been processing that. My daughter is the most amazing. I swear, she's like the strongest woman I think I've ever met in my life at this point.
I'd agree with
Um,
that.
yeah, she's pretty amazing. But it was hard on everybody, but I have to just give a shout out to God because he showed himself in so many ways that if you're going to go through something like this, it's horrible. Um, just the recognition that God is there and through the process, just it's it's such a blessing to be able to have that. So we had that, and it was so just amazing to know, that he was with us through all of that with my daughter. Just, the crazy things that happen and the things that come together the way that they did. So
Right.
we don't always understand why, right? But we don't know the big picture. We don't know the what would have been. And maybe what would have been was worse. There could be
Right.
worse, right? And we don't know, why he was needed in heaven, but maybe there's a reason for that too. So, I mean, there's so many things. Like, we have just such a small piece of the puzzle that we see here on earth. And I believe that the reality is so much more than what's here,
Right.
than what's tangible, the things around us, than what we feel. I believe that
Right.
reality is so much bigger than that. And so,
Right.
um, we're all doing okay.
Good to
We're doing
hear.
good. And I don't
Good to
want
hear.
to. I lost my mom in November, and and I don't want to. I don't want to. While you have to, everybody has to take time to grieve, and we all, take time for that and try to understand and process those emotions and the acceptance piece too. Right. What I don't want to see happen to anybody in my family is that any of us change who we are. Like, we get stronger, but I'm a joyful person, darn it. I don't want to lose my joy. I don't want to lose my joy. So I am
Well,
joyful in whenever I go to heaven, I have a grandbaby there. I love being a grandma. It's amazing. So,
yeah,
mhm.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
Hey, Ann, Phil back.
There's joy in knowing where the baby is.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I don't
Yeah.
know if that makes sense, but
Yeah. And my daughter wants two more. So she's got four now. She's like, I want two more babies. And my my husband's like, what? Why? Because he worries about her every time. And
Of
I'm like, yes,
course.
babies.
Of course.
hmm So, anyways, I just wanted to share that and thank you all. She said that she felt the Lord speak to her spirit and say this baby's name was Jeremiah. And I said, Jeremiah 29:11, I have plans for you, plans for good, plans to not harm you, plans for a hope and a future. That was for him and that was for her.
That's right.
It was just, I mean, that's just one example, you know. But anyways, I wanted to
Absolutely.
and thank you all again for everybody's prayers. And Lisa, you're just such an amazing friend. Thank you.
Likewise, my friend. Always here for you.
Yeah. So
Always.
so
That was a
now we're
lot.
it life is something, isn't it? My
It
goodness.
is. It
It
is.
was
Life is
painful.
like they say a box of chocolates, but it's
Oh,
more like a
it's got
roller
some trick
coaster.
chocolate in there. I would say there's it's more like a box of those jelly beans where you don't know what you're gonna get. The
Oh,
ones.
Anne, I'm sorry.
Oh
I
no.
can see how grieving more when you found out she had ALS.
That's brutal. And my father-in-law passed away from ALS. Thank you, Anne. I
It's a
appreciate
horrible
it. And
disease.
I know we had people praying for us because I'm telling you, there was just so many times, there were so many God moments through it, and it does make it better to know that God is there. It assures us that even though this bad thing has happened, this horrible, painful, it's very painful, physically painful, um, thing. And I mean, I'm just saying this as a grandma, like you can imagine for my daughter, just geez. Uh, but it is such a blessing knowing God's there.
For sure. For sure.
But ALS, my father-in-law passed from that. That's just
Ugh.
horrible disease.
I
hmm
knew somebody who had it too, and just
Horrible.
horrible.
hmm
Hey, Barb. Thank you.
Hey, Barb. Thank you, and good to see you. His
For
peace.
sure, Anne. For sure.
Mm-hmm. So, hey, Carol. Thanks for coming. Um, Carol does a fun little word game, by the way. I caught one of her lives last night, and it's one of those little games that I don't usually play games, but it was fun playing on the live with Carol, like a word game where you get all these letters and you have to make words out of it.
Oh, nice.
I didn't even know that, like, that you could do that because I could put the word I was playing. I wasn't just watching her. I was able to participate. I'm still not sure how that happened.
Yeah.
I forget
Not late, Carol.
what is the
Not late.
website, Carol? But anyways, today we are talking about just preparing for the week and getting all of our plans and goals in order and chatting about what we all have on our plates for the week and how we organize our plates for the week. And I broke out my little agenda book because I thought, okay, I'm going to use this week because to be honest, I did not use it last week. There was blank. There was nothing. Um, but I thought we could do that and see what everybody's got going on. I'm betting a lot of people have gardening going on. And I
I
was
would
able,
say so. Ooh, I got a
uh-huh.
gnat flying around my face.
Don't you hate it when that happens? Oh my goodness. It's
Yeah,
like,
because it's March. Like, how are they even, you
yeah,
know?
yeah. And you feel like you're under attack. I uh I got out there, I got my beds cleaned up. I got out into the woods because I'm working on my food forest in the works again. And I'm going to not just drop seeds, which I did before. I saw I've got more yarrow coming up out there. But I want
Right.
like a yarrow strip. Like I want a strip of yarrow. I want like a strip of bee balm. I'm going to try to get some lavender starts out there and we'll see what sticks. Some might stick and some might not. Oh,
Right.
Jennifer's still got snow.
Oh, geez.
Well, indoor gardening. Your plant starts.
Yeah, that's what I have. I mean, we ended up just I have stuff in the greenhouse. That's it.
Oh, Twin Brook Acres still has snow too.
Yep.
Um,
I am not, Barb.
Barb, I did. I already made it. My daughter wanted before, anything happened. She had told me she wanted a strawberry pie. She wanted, because I mentioned the collaboration to her, and she said, make a strawberry shortcake pie. And so that's what I made, a strawberry shortcake ice cream pie that tastes just like those strawberry shortcakes that you get off the ice cream trucks.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Carol, the live this evening is my herbal study hall. This is our 7F goal setting live. And welcome, welcome.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm so excited. I'm really excited about all of the herbs that I'm going to be planting this year. I've got my potatoes getting ready to be planted because I am going to go ahead and grow potatoes. I wanted to grow sweet potatoes, but I haven't got any to grow yet.
Yep.
Ooh, pistachio pie would be amazing. Oh, with a pretzel crust. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
I just had to add something to my list because I remembered it.
Yeah, me too. I said, I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't take any of my medication today like I'm supposed to for
I
high
just
blood.
got a text from Harvey's reminding me we've got turkeys coming in
Oh,
either
yay!
tomorrow or Thursday. And
Awesome.
I'm
That's
breaking my
exciting.
rule. My rule is never to have a brooder in the house again.
Mm-hmm.
But our weather is very warm, but
Mm-hmm.
it's going to get cold. And some of
Mm-hmm.
that problem, I think, was last year with the turkeys. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have 10 turkeys in the house.
Oh, well, hopefully we get, well, I mean, gosh, I don't know because I know you guys need snow. You kind of need snow and rain. What you
Well,
can
if
get.
they're in the house, it can do whatever it wants. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Just as long as you want it to kind of quit doing it so they can go out when they're teenagers.
Yeah, yeah. But just
Teenager
the
birds
dust
in
in
the
the
house.
house is brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Brooder
Yeah.
dust is awful.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll
I
get
just,
through it. I got to get that set up today. We're going to prune
yeah.
some raspberries, but I got a bunch on my list for this week.
Oh my
Well, today
goodness.
anyway.
Hey,
Hey, Drops.
Drops. Thanks for coming by. So, when setting up your goals for the week, Lisa, how do you organize that?
Well, I've said it before and I'll say it again. We have a list on the freezer, which is by
Mhm.
the door. One of the
Mhm.
freezers, I should say, by the door. And
Mhm.
we were 2 pages and we're down to one. And it's great
Awesome.
because, it doesn't have everything on it, but
Yeah.
it's helpful to not forget,
Mhm.
what you want to do, because I don't know
Mhm.
about you, but I've gotten to the part where I
Mhm.
can keep it all in my head, but some of it leaks out.
Yeah.
So, it's just been super helpful because,
Mhm.
Mr. Yogi Hollow walks over there and he's like, "Oh, I can do that today," and he'll get that done and we'll
Awesome.
cross it off. And
Mhm.
it's just great because we both have benefited from doing it. In fact,
Yeah.
let me see if I can show you.
You reminded me I need to update my list that's on my fridge cuz I did that after you mentioned it. I really like that idea.
It's worked really well for us, and so we keep doing it. And some of the things on the list are things that are probably for next winter, honestly. But
Mhm. Yeah, I've got some
so
stuff like that too.
so you don't need to see what's on the list, but all the blue stuff is crossed off.
Mhm.
And
Awesome.
then I did a new one, so basically one page.
Mhm.
Again, doesn't have a lot of the stuff I have on today, but I said I'm gonna leave it there and see how it goes. So today I just have, like, I've got prune raspberries, fertilize and water them, haul water. I've got a plant that I got from a seed event last
Mhm.
week that I need to plant. So a lot of that stuff, setting up
Mhm.
the turkey brooder and all that.
Answering a question for Carol. So
Yeah,
yeah,
no worries.
next week we'll be on Lisa's channel, Carol, for this goal setting live. And then weekly I'm doing the herbal study hall live on Tuesday evenings at 6 p.m. Central.
Nice.
Twin Acres, no, we'll pass. Barb said I got all of my plants and all of my raised garden beds last week. Awesome. Added some horse manure that I got from my neighbor's horse piles yesterday.
Awesome. No, it's
Stinks
good stuff,
beneficial. That is good stuff.
especially if it's aged. I got a bunch. Barb, I don't know if you remember when I did that. Oh, I got something in my eye. That large strawberry. I originally did a big, huge stock tank, and
Uh-huh.
I was looking for filler.
Uh-huh.
So I put some logs in it, and then I ended up putting a whole bunch of horse manure in it, and then I covered it with compost on top. And then I
Mhm.
think 2 years ago, I
Mhm.
also had a friend of mine who was cleaning out his horse barns, and he called us and said, "Hey, do you want to load?" We said, "Yeah." We
Mhm.
topped off with it. I'm a very big fan of horse manure.
Mhm.
Works really well.
Awesome. Ann said my echinacea coming up and my lavender next week will be correct. Oh, she's got a lives video, like a posting for all the lives that happen. So she's making sure that she has us in that. Thank you, Carol. Last time I used my neighbor's horse manure, I grew sweet potatoes with veins, and it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Huh. Interesting.
Those are some living sweet potatoes.
I know I want to grow sweet potatoes this year, and I want to do a lot of stuff, and I'm just doing it day by day. Every day I'm trying to do something different.
That's the key. That's the
Mhm.
key right there.
Mhm.
On Instagram, just throwing it out there on Instagram, Diane at Shale Hollow Farmstead does this thing with accountability peeps.
Uh-huh.
And we post our to-do list and what we got done.
Uh-huh.
And we root each other on in
Awesome.
direct messages and all that. And she's amazing. And it's just
Mhm.
really, really wonderful.
Mhm.
So like yesterday, um, I we are so dry. It is
Mhm.
sickening. And
Yeah.
so we can't rake with the tractor because we're afraid that the metal rake will spark on a rock.
Oh my goodness.
So and
Wow.
with the fires around here lately, no thank you.
Yeah.
So we didn't rake. So I was going to hand rake the pastures because with the drought, the trees have dropped
Mhm.
more needles and pine cones than they usually do.
Mm.
It chokes
Mhm.
everything out.
Mhm.
So, and then we had the windstorm, so there's branches everywhere. So anyway, long
Mhm.
story short, my husband had this brilliant idea. He's like, "We have the backpack leaf blower now." He says, "Go down and blow it instead of raking it.
Mhm.
See how it works."
Mhm.
Well, I got to
That's
tell you, I got all three of the pig areas cleaned.
with the leaf blower?
Blew it all the way down to the
Oh,
other
that's
end in
awesome.
piles, and I was covered head to toe in dust, like you wouldn't
Mhm.
believe. I'll show you
Mhm.
a picture. It was
Oh
pretty
my
funny.
gosh.
And anyway, then we went down, and pitchforked it all into the side by side and got it in piles, which is good
Mhm.
because, now the fuel is in one spot versus
Uh-huh.
being up close to the house because we got all that done.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, we're in South Dakota drops, not Wyoming. Um, but yeah, so I got to show you this picture. It was pretty funny. Ryan looked at me and he's like, "You didn't look bad after the first one. I don't know what happened to you on the other two because he's like, "You're a mess." Here, let me take the blur off.
That is when a shower is like the most amazing thing.
Oh, I could not wait. I could not wait for a shower, let me tell you.
I know.
Let me show you.
Oh my gosh, Lisa. You look so tan.
Wait, look.
That's so funny. Oh my god, that looks brutal.
Oh, it was awful, and
Oh my gosh.
I should have wore a mask. No worries, drops. I should have wore a mask.
Uh-huh.
I'm usually pretty good about that. Well, no, I'm not
Mhm.
pretty good about that, but I've been trying to get better, and I did
Yeah.
not because
Mhm.
it wasn't bad at first.
Yeah. No squash, potatoes, or onions. I never had luck with onions. I'm actually trying the darn onions again.
Try leeks, Barb. Try leeks.
I
Because
couldn't
I
help
don't
myself. They had these little bulbs at the store, so that's what I
that's what
bought.
I've
We'll
had
see.
luck with. I can't
Mhm.
plant onions from seed, but I will say
Mhm.
I've planted leeks from seed
Mhm.
and they're doing a lot better. The onions they usually come up and
Mhm.
drop dead.
Mhm.
So, yeah, and I actually war when that almost 10,000 acre fire by us about 3 miles from us
That's scary close.
when
My
we
goodness.
when they were doing burn backs, the smoke was
Mhm.
worse.
Mhm.
And there were 2 or 3 nights that I wore a mask because it was choking.
Oh my gosh.
And Barb, definitely try leeks or walking onions, like Drop said, because I just got walking onion bulbs from the seed library event. Our local gardening club did it. The first year I went, it was this tiny little event, right?
Mhm.
So sweet,
Uh-huh.
wonderful.
Mhm.
The next year and this year, there were so many people there.
Wow.
And they had so much stuff. Like I got a geranium plant,
Oh, how
got
awesome.
a ton of seeds.
Mhm.
I got walking onion bulbs, and I'm like,
Mhm.
"Oh,
That's awesome.
hey,
I
busy
should
you,
be
good to
getting
see you."
my
Oh,
Indiana backyard gardener seeds soon. I'm excited about that
oh, nice.
because I always get weird stuff. And I call it weird stuff because it's things that I wouldn't think of or maybe things I didn't even know existed. And it's just so fun.
I want to show that picture again because Busy You is here. So if you get a minute, look at the screen.
Hey,
But
busy
look at
you.
this. She gets the dust.
Oh my gosh.
She gets the dust. Isn't that crazy?
It's like Arizona.
Oh, gosh. But
Hmm.
I'm glad I could clear it because if we
Hmm.
get any moisture,
Yeah.
um, everything's open now.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So, and the
good.
other thing is I need to put Fiona with Grant. I'm late behind on that.
Hmm.
Not too late, but about a
Hmm.
month behind.
Hmm.
So I'm going to try to put Fiona with Grant because we're giving Eleanor a break this year.
Aw.
I'm
Just,
waiting on mine too, Tammy. Just got my survival seeds,
oh yeah.
2022 lab seeds.
I'll be getting those too. I'm just going to I'm trying to plant big too. So I went and I bought 10 strawberry roots to go in my strawberry patch, which is kind of pitiful. Like I'm growing my strawberry patch and my asparagus together because they're supposed to be really good friends. So I went and um, I bought more asparagus roots to be able to bury over there because I only had, like, when everything dies back, you can see where the asparagus roots really are, right? And I only had like four of them that were really producing. So I went and I bought more asparagus roots and I got strawberry roots. So I'm hoping that bed might not be up too much this year, but it'll probably be up more next year. And I went and planted a bunch. I got one whole bed full of beets. So we will see, crossing fingers that I get beets. And that's what I'm going to try to do instead of like planting, a couple of this and a couple of that. What I do plant, I want to try to plant a lot of, thinking that some of it's not going to come up. We'll
Yeah,
see what happens. That's my plan.
definitely. I need a full time duster for the house. Sheep look brown, not white. No kidding. No kidding.
Mm.
Hey, Chris and Larry. Good to see you.
Hey,
You guys
Kristen.
go over to Chris and Larry Homestead. They're starting over their channel. Let's go help them out.
Yep. Yep. They need subscribers and hours.
Yep.
Hmm. I need to go run your channel too, Chris. I'm going to put that on my to do list.
Oh gosh, I don't know what I got in my eye. Um, so yeah, so I was telling Barb, you can put the Egyptian walking onions in the ground if you're interested because they do spread.
Hmm.
I'm going to put these in a container probably.
Hmm.
And then I'm going to my friend was supposed to give me some in the fall. And I said, nah, I don't know if it's a good idea to plant them in the fall. I probably could have,
Hmm. Hmm.
but I just didn't think so. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm going to put some in the ground and put a little fence around it so my chickens don't get it.
Hmm. Oh, yeah. Twin Brook Acres. Yeah, I remember.
Understandable, Twin Brook Acres,
Hmm.
understandable. But you know
Sometimes we
what?
need a minute.
Yep, and then resurrecting them, though, can be healing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I have to tell you, my daughter's been getting out in the garden. It
Yeah,
is very therapeutic to just grow something. I've heard about those winged beans. Garden State so and so mentioned some good stuff about those winged beans there, and that they are also just a good survival plant. Okay, I'm putting that on my list too because I want to buy some of those winged beans.
Busy You said, got some seeds in the mail. My greenhouse plants are up about an inch. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
She
Awesome.
is the reason why I planted in my greenhouse because I
Really?
saw hers and I was envious.
Just
Um,
I'm gonna have to go check her channel out.
Thinking of planting garden early since the bluebirds and robins are here. Pastures are starting to green up. Oh, I'm glad they're starting to green up. Ours are just, oh my gosh. I mean, there's some growth coming, but man,
Mhm.
they are cracked and dry.
Drops fava winged terapy beans. Are those three different kinds of beans? Or are those
Sound
different
like it.
names for the same beans? Oh, it's a
No,
food plant.
I think they're all different.
Okay. Thank you, because I'm getting down on that food forest out there. I went out
Um,
there and cleaned it out the other day.
Ooh.
I got a little bit of encouragement because I can see my yarrow came up that I've got my lemon balm patch. I've got that peach tree is doing good out there. And I had dropped some yarrow seeds and I didn't necessarily come up where I wanted it to. It's kind of sporadic. It's a little bit everywhere. But I'm going to try to get it out there more and I'm doing it. Just motivated me to try to just grow more right there, you know? I mean, something's going to grow whether I do anything or not. I'm either going to get weeds I want or weeds I don't want. I might as well plant the weeds I want.
3 old world heirloom beans.
It's a food forest plant. 3 old world. Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
Hey,
Two
Busy,
birds.
check out the last frost forecast. They said it was going to be close to normal. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to discourage you from planting.
Who, me?
Um, but you know how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's busy, and then you plant stuff, and the last thing you need to do is cover everything all the time. Like that's a nightmare for
Yeah.
me anyway. I speak from
Yeah.
my experience. Just
Mm-hmm.
throwing that out there.
I'm and for good reason too, Lisa, because we got down to 21 degrees and it killed the plants that were in my winter sowing jugs.
Yep,
Killed
yep.
them. I thought they
So
were fine in those little jugs. Apparently not.
I've had yeah, I've had
Maybe because it was 21, not
we
32 or 30, you know?
we had our greenhouse last year, and because we had overly warm fall, it did great until we hit one random night of -14.
Mm-hmm.
So, no
Oh,
thank you.
my goodness. Yeah, that's rough.
But the other thing is, like, I was looking at the extended forecast for April. Like, we were ready to take the water heaters out because it was temps where the ice would be thin and I could break it easily.
Uh-huh.
But I'm looking at April, and the nighttime lows look like they're all to be in the 20s in April.
Holy
Just keep that
smokes.
in mind if you're gonna plant stuff out.
Mm-hmm. She said, so thank you for the jujube. I've tried those once. I'll try them again. They were in a container though, not the ground. Ricotta and Tamarillo.
I love my burgundy
Burgundy
beans.
beans.
I cover all my beds with frost cloths, and my tents usually get the 28-degree. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at so through the end of March, we're like in the 40 and 30s.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm looking at April on the AccuWeather forecast, and we're in the 30s, like low 30s.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second week in April through the end of April, we're pretty much in the 20s, as low as 21.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, just something to think
Mm.
about if you
Yeah.
don't want to waste your time or
Yeah. I'll be careful.
that's for us though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you are.
Well, I bought I have some things coming because I could not start Solomon seal root. Well, Solomon seal. I use the Solomon seal root as medicine. And I really want to grow it myself. And I could absolutely not start it from seed. I've tried multiple times. And apparently, I really suck at growing lavender too, because I haven't been able to start lavender from seed. So I ordered both of those. They're supposed to be here sometime, I think, like the end of the month, beginning of April. Our last frost date's supposed to be April 13th. So it'll be after that. And then I haven't decided where I'm going to put the lavender. But the Solomon seal, I need to put it in the woods. It needs to go where it likes to live. And it's going to be kind of a crapshoot. We'll see. Um, Saker sent me that tiller. And Barb, I actually reached out to the guy at Saker that sent us the chainsaw and said, "Hey, you all have a tiller. Please let me do a review of that." And they said yes. So if anybody wants that little tiller and you have a contact over there, reach out to them.
I
They'll
was
do one also.
I was thinking the same.
Do it, Lisa.
Um, have gotten I've probably got 1,000 emails for things they want to send me, and they're all like, the joke of it is they're all like, "I've watched your channel and you're perfect. Would you
Oh
like
yeah.
to do these patio lights?" And I'm like, "I don't even have a patio." Like, whatever. Or they reach out and they're like, "We have these really cute cat houses." I don't have a cat, dude. So anyway, I try to only stick to the good ones, but I love that Saker mini chainsaw.
Mm-hmm.
And that tiller had me drooling
Mm-hmm. Yes,
because
Lisa. And did you guys, I am not like a really strong person. I'm working on it. I need to get stronger.
yeah,
I had, my two brothers and my husband since I was 19. I'm just no reason why somebody
yeah.
else do it. But I love it because, sometimes your husband's busy doing his own thing and you're like, "Hey, can you do this? Can you do this?" And maybe it's more, he does a lot of stuff, but it's really cool to be able to have that tool where I'm not having to go down there and get the big ginormous tiller to go and till a garden bed. Like it doesn't, like I probably will be using that for the woods, if I decide to till some area up out there to plant some things, if it looks like I need to. Lisa, I love the tiller. Two
I think
battery.
I'd use it for the raised beds like you did because,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think it would be really good to break up the soil.
Yeah.
Busy you said maybe only plant cold loving plants, restrain
I
myself, plant once and done. Yeah, well, it's up to you, but that sounds like a good plan because
I
you got
did the
enough going on.
starts out there. I've got, your I got okra, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, eggplant, and that's all of the starts I have that are sitting outside in little pots. Not
Can
even
you
bringing them in.
Can you talk more about the winter sowing, like when you started them and what happened to them? Because everybody thinks that let's put it this way, not everybody talks about how they don't do great.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I tried it one time and I found that it was a waste of my time.
Mhm.
And the reason why, number one, I was impressed with the fact that the seeds were out there and it was probably about 30 below zero
Mhm.
after warmth and they still sprouted. That was incredible.
Mhm. Mhm.
Germination rate was not great.
Mhm.
The plants were not as large as if
Mhm.
I started them inside. So tell me about
Mhm.
your experience.
Yeah. So I've done the winter sowing before and I had pretty good results with them growing in the containers, but when I put them in the beds they didn't thrive. So that's something to mention too.
Yeah.
This year I started them and like last year I know that we got some cold, but I don't think that we got 21 degrees kind of cold. So they'll do well to freezing, maybe like 32 to 30 degrees. And I think the other thing that I did was you have to really moisten that soil in there because then,
Yeah.
it's difficult to water. Like if you take the tape off, you're letting a lot of moisture out and you better water it good all over again because then when you go tape it back, it's going to get dried out. If you try to water from the little hole on the top, you're going to be drowning things, which I've also done. It's just, you're right, Lisa. I've seen the video of them growing well and people having, the great results. And I think I even shared a video about the winter sowing in a prior year, and they did grow well. But what I didn't share, because I didn't realize it yet,
Right.
was how they were going to perform once they were transplanted into the garden bed and no longer had that um, super humid, condensed environment that they were living in. You know, it's
Yeah, I
almost,
agree.
mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm,
agree. I did it once, I may try it again. I
mm-hmm,
just don't feel that there was any huge benefit for me.
mm-hmm,
Um, I felt like I had, like, I think I had 8 jugs, and again,
mm-hmm.
amazed that anything germinated.
Yeah,
But like you said, the plant struggled to transition,
mm-hmm,
and all of that, and I think that was a huge thing, but I just think I will start inside.
yeah, mm-hmm, yeah. What I really am liking is the seed snails.
Yeah,
I'm really liking those. My peppers have come up. I've got the tomatoes coming up. They all are doing well. Um, and also my hydroponics. So I'm doing the seed snails, and then I'm also doing the collaboration that Carol over at Broke But Bountifully Blessed and Gail's Southern Living. They're doing the tomato hydroponics,
yep,
and they're beautiful. And
yeah,
I actually don't even have them on a heating pad or under a grow light anymore. I have them
nice,
on my kitchen table over next to a window. So they're getting, sideways sunshine all day long.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Sideways
Yeah.
sunshine here means that stuff dies, so
Mm-hmm. I know.
I
I've
gotta use a
actually,
grow light, and it's not like my house is dark, that's what kills me,
yeah,
but yeah,
I might set some of them outside today. Like tomatoes, at some point, they're going to need direct sun.
yeah,
Yeah, but they all lived. All the hydroponics, they all lived. It's just I've got my seed snails under them right now, which I might be able to put outside too. So some of that going on. It'll be so easy to take those seed snails outside to get some sunshine. Oh my goodness.
yeah.
You know? And I've got like 40 plants in this one little tray. Just awesome. Ricotta tree, you will never need to grow hot peppers again, right? No. I never even heard of a ricotta tree.
It'll
Do you
probably
have
die
one here
here.
on Drops? Do you have a video of that?
It'll probably die here.
Drops, you're
Peppers,
in Arkansas, right?
yeah, peppers do not like me here anyway. They like me in every other state, not here.
Darn it.
That's all right. I'm surviving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kind of goes to show like, we try to be self-sufficient, but there's always going to be that little gap that we have to either we have to provide it. It needs to be provided from another source than our own property.
And that's okay.
Mm-hmm. It is.
And that's okay because there
Yeah.
are
Mm-hmm.
farmers markets and I get them from there and then we
Yep.
have them. So,
Mm-hmm. That's right. I'm going to be looking up that ricotta tree. Oh, I love that idea. I'm a big pepper person. I'm growing. I No, I don't do videos anymore. I'm too busy trading stock futures. Oh, okay. That's awesome. Um, I'm gonna go look those up though. Ricotta. It's a tree too. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm really liking the other thing I'm gonna get is a water catch barrel or make one, maybe both, because I want to have like a water catchment system out there. I have a hose that can reach the woods, that's right adjacent to our, mowed lawn area. And I know I can get out there, but I don't want to. I don't want to pull a hose out there all the time. It's obnoxious, just being real. Like,
ugh.
it's a pain in my butt. It's already a pain in the butt to water the garden. I'm not somebody who enjoys that. I can be doing a lot of other stuff here.
Now, and Grandpa, can you roll me on out to?
So I'm thinking if I get a water catchment system out there, that I
Yes,
can, when it doesn't rain, I can draw the hose out there, fill it up with water, and then that'll kind of, prevent me from having to pull the hose out there so many times.
exactly, exactly. I mean,
That's
it's
awesome.
just, you know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I got to get that going too. And I'm going to work on one half. I've got like two areas that I can grow at. Well, I have a lot more than that, but right now I'm just focusing on the same side that I have the lemon balm patch, the peach tree, and the yarrow already started. I'm just going to focus on that side and try to go about things a little more thoughtfully this year.
Hope you get it, Gail.
Hmm. That's awesome, Drops. What is his financial channel?
I don't know.
I don't either. Does anybody here know that they could drop the link? Is it called
Um,
something?
I don't know.
Gail said, I'm hoping for drip irrigation. Yeah, I've
I hope
thought
you
about
get
doing
some.
that in the beds.
Not something we'll be doing just
Because,
because of the water situation.
mm-hmm,
We would have to set it up with the hauled water, and I just,
mm-hmm,
to me, it's not a big deal. I mean, water and, it takes a while, but it's not,
mm-hmm,
I mean, it keeps you active.
mm-hmm. Um, so the drip irrigation, I've thought about doing it, but it feels like a lot of work. And I feel I feel like I'd be going in, I feel this feeling of failing already before I start. And I'll tell you why. The water here is so hard that I my concern is it's going to clog up those little holes.
It will.
And then I'm going to create another chore that needs to be done.
Can you do soaker hoses? Like if you have an old hose, you don't need to
Mhm.
buy a soaker hose. You can take an old hose,
Mhm.
lay it out there and make it a soaker hose. I prefer to do it with an older one that's not doing great to begin with.
What do you
Um,
mean? Do you like
you
poke
just got to
holes in
poke
it?
holes in it with an awl.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh. And then you just kind of weave it
lay it
around.
out. Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
Yeah.
That's a
I,
good
I I
idea.
don't feel I need. I love that Gail is going to get drip irrigation because I think it would be
Yeah.
wonderful for her with the
Yeah,
Texas
yeah.
heat.
Mhm.
But with the water struggle we have here, it's not going to work for us. And I think that's
Yeah.
a good example of how it can work amazing for a lot of
Mhm.
people and not work great for others.
Yeah.
So I think like we've used a soaker hose before and it just takes a long time.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I just hand water.
Uh-huh.
It's just
Yeah.
easier for me. And
Yeah.
I'll complain about it, I admit,
Mhm.
but we just do it, right? Because it
Mhm.
works.
Yeah.
Because I haul water and it's gravity fed,
Mhm. Yeah.
you
Yep.
know?
I have a lot of lime in my water. And
Yeah.
Just Roots Trades LLC. Okay, cool. I won't use some soaker hoses because it waters weeds too. Yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point. Good
Mhm.
point.
Mhm.
Really good point, Heather. Although I plant, see, there's another example. I plant so thick that we have weeds in the beginning when the plants are small, but
Mhm.
as they get bigger, they
Mhm.
shade out and there's not as many weeds.
Mhm.
But again, that doesn't work for everybody because if you're in a humid climate, planting close can lead
Yeah.
to diseases.
Yeah.
So, everybody's got to
Mhm.
do what they do,
Yeah. Yeah. I
you
am
know.
trying to plant a little closer this year with that in mind.
I hope Gail gets her drip irrigation because I think it'll be wonderful because she's
Oh
got stuff
yeah.
spread out all over.
She does. Hey
Hey,
Mona,
Mona.
thanks for coming. Mhm. All right, I got my notes here. I have a lot of that's what I love about this live is it always has me go away with great ideas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, oh yeah, Chris. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Yes, yes, yes. You
Dang,
want
Chris, we didn't get those in I mean, I know that they're in Williams, like we get the timber rattlers and stuff in Williams where we were, but we never saw any. We were all over those woods, all over our yard.
fun fact.
Hmm.
I have seen one snake on the property.
That's it?
And it was a dead one because one
Wow.
of us, either us or our neighbor, rolled over in the driveway, didn't know it, right?
Huh?
My friend came over when I wasn't here,
Mm-hmm.
and it was funny. She came to see the piglets, forgetting that we took them to the vet to get castrated.
Uh-huh.
So she goes in and looks at the barn and she's like, "Oh my gosh, where are the babies?"
Oh.
But as she was walking to the barn,
Mm-hmm.
she saw a snake go underneath the pig barn.
Oh, wow.
It gets better. So she tells me I saw this snake. So now I'm like, I don't even want to go out there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So of course now I go out there, I'm prepared, I'm looking because I got to
Mm-hmm.
deal with it. And I keep
Mm-hmm.
hearing this. My husband kept hearing this noise in between the inner wall and the siding of the pig barn. And I said, it's a snake.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Turns out it was that bullied chicken I had. None of the chickens can fit
Oh,
behind there.
oh no.
She fell down in there, and had I
Oh
not known about the
no.
snake or heard her, she would have died
Oh,
because
wow.
she fell down there and we
Aw.
got her and she's fine.
Mm-hmm. Did you see what Chris said?
Oh
They
my
lost a
gosh.
Cooney Cooney to a rattler bite.
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I'm
How are
so
your
sorry.
pepper seedlings doing,
I
Barbara?
planted poblanos and none of them came up.
Aw.
Not planting anymore, I'll tell you that much. I saved seeds from these amazing buy drops.
Bye, Drops. Thanks for coming.
I saved poblano seeds from these organic poblanos that were amazing. And I said,
Mm-hmm.
let me try to plant these to see how they do.
Mm-hmm.
None of them came up.
Darn it.
I'm not doing any more peppers. I'm done.
Yeah.
Waste of my time.
Mm-hmm. You know, when you don't, when we do have to pick and choose. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to waste my time. For me,
And
I've
it takes
tried
up
enough.
space and
I've
time.
tried 6 years.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah.
one good year,
Mm-hmm.
not wasting my time anymore.
Yeah.
And that's okay because
Mm-hmm.
I'll survive.
Yeah. It's not like you'll do without.
60-degree soil. Lord, there's the problem.
Mm.
Even when
Mm-hmm.
they were in the greenhouses,
Mm-hmm.
only 1 year.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 out of 15.
Wow. No kidding, Barb.
I'm
You
gonna leave
know,
them there, Barb, and I keep watering them, but just because the tomatoes are in there. But once the tomatoes get up
mm-hmm.
potted, if there's nothing, I'm tossing it.
Mm-hmm. I just did bell peppers. That's all I planted. I didn't even plant
Nice.
cayens this year.
Hey,
Didn't
there's
do it.
nothing wrong with that.
No, because I want a lot of bell peppers. We eat a whole lot of bell peppers, and I'm hoping that I've invested my time well in just planting the bell peppers. And if I change my mind, I'll get a start from the store when they come out.
I feel that, Mona. I get it. And you know what, Mona? Even when they're immature peppers, I'll pick them
Oh,
because if we
good to
get
know
them,
you.
I need something for all my efforts. Shositos,
Do you see?
awesome.
Yeah, she said the bone blood meal helps the peppers. Good to
Yeah.
know.
It was a farmer's market drops. That's why I
Uh-huh.
tried them.
Yeah.
But we'll
Hmm.
see. I'm not it's not gonna make me
Mm-hmm.
upset.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to say, do you
Hmm.
remember last year when I had said that my garlic never grew up before?
Uh-huh.
Like we plant it and it never grows.
Yeah.
And last year, because we were so crazy warm, it
Uh-huh.
grew.
Uh-huh.
So I was kind of worried,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you that the growth dropped dead and it was gone because of
Uh-huh.
that minus 14.
Yeah.
This week, in 2 days, they are this tall.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Yep.
I overwinter mine all the time. I've never grown garlic and just harvested it the first year. I've always, because they're small. I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong,
You
but they're
plant them in the
small.
fall and then you pick them up in the summer.
Nope, I don't. I plant them in the fall and I leave them through the summer until the following summer.
Oh, they're not getting enough nitrogen, maybe. Bone
Figure.
meal.
Really? For
Yep.
the garlic?
Yeah. I mean, I just it
Okay.
may I'm sure they got enough water this winter.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got a lot of snow. Like
Yeah.
ours, we had a water.
Yeah, they're still little bitty out there. Like they're still small. I'll drop some bone meal on. I'll like, scatter some across there
That's what Heather said.
and leave them till next year. Okay, I'll do that. I'm going to get more liberal with things like that this year because I don't think I use them enough. Drop said he throws the garlic in the freezer before he plants them. Huh. Yeah, I mean, they're growing. They've got green tops. They aren't producing a nice bulb.
No, I mean, we've had smaller ones. I'm attributing it to drought because
Mhm.
if they don't get snow on them all winter,
Yeah.
they don't get watered.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so usually what we do is we fertilize in the spring and we
Mm-hmm.
also, like this year, because my friend actually Busy you said something about watering, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta water my garlic
Mm-hmm.
because she had a great point, and I'm
Yeah.
glad I did because we've been doing it. So today we're gonna haul water because I gotta water them again.
Yeah. I need to go out there and water stuff too
But
this
I just
afternoon.
buy them from the farmer's market. They're hardneck. I don't know the
Mhm.
specific variety. And then what I do is we planted, I think, 120 or 119, something
Mhm.
like that, and we put them down.
I can't remember. Does blood meal or bone meal have nitrogen in it or no?
I can't remember either. Let me look. Heather will
Okay.
probably answer by the time.
I know Heather's been killing it over there in her property. I mean, as in like growing stuff, not killing stuff. She's been really getting
Blood
down.
meal is fast acting, high nitrogen.
Okay.
Uh, bone meal.
Thank you, Lisa.
Bone meal is slow release, low nitrogen.
Huh. So is it bad to mix both, do you suppose?
I don't know. I'm
Because I
not the
have
person to
both.
ask.
Yeah. So bone meal's slow acting, blood meal is fast acting, right?
It says bone meal at planting, blood meal in early
Okay. The
spring.
winged beans. Cool. Drop said plant the winged beans with the garlic and you'll give it the NPK it needs. I did drop a couple of kidney beans because I had them
Nice.
and planted them over next to some onions, like a 16 on nitrogen scale. Okay.
Heather said yep. So I'm assuming yep on what I just said about the blood meal and the bone meal.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, Heather.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Blood meal, fast releasing, bone meal,
Nice, Anne.
slow.
Yeah, so they said fall, mix bone meal into the soil, early spring,
Mhm.
apply blood meal,
Okay.
late spring, stop fertilizing when bulbs begin to swell around May to prevent excessive leaf growth at the
Okay.
expense of the bulb size.
Got you. Okay.
I
Good to know.
guess I'm
So I
buying blood
think I
meal.
will mix it. I think what I'll do is mix some blood meal and bone meal with the thought being that some's going to release now and then some's going to release later. Right? And then
Or
if
just
I,
wait and save the blood meal and do it before May.
okay, I got you. Okay. So do bone meal now and
Dang,
then save the
Barb.
blood meal when I need like now nitrogen.
Barb is like the pepper queen.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
sapes are
Look
great
at
too.
that. Look at that
Yeah,
list. That's
Barb
awesome.
is the pepper queen.
I
Woman
haven't
has
planted
peppers
some of
coming out
these.
her ears.
That's awesome.
Oh, we got 1 minute.
Okay. Anybody got any questions or anything for us? Don't forget next week we'll be on Lisa's channel.
Thank you.
And if you all would like to be joining a discussion about tonifying versus tonic versus adaptogen herbs, that's what tonight's herbal study hall is about.
Ooh.
All about those things. Yeah, I jump into the weeds on stuff. It's working out great. I mean, I'm getting my notes so together that I could potentially write a book with them.
It's awesome.
I know. I'm kind of liking that idea too because my little I don't know, like sometimes I find the way that I think about things is a little that's why I have questions because all of the books I got to pull from all these books and there's still a gap in what I'm looking for.
You'll be proud of me. They had a sale
Uh-huh.
and I bought the Forgotten Home Apothecary.
Oh, did you really? Oh, awesome. I actually don't have that one. You need to let
Huh?
me know how you I don't have that one. You need to let me know how you like it.
I, I've read reviews online and some people are like, whatever, don't do it. I
Yeah.
bought it anyway.
Yeah. Barb, I did a short of the pie. I haven't put the video out yet. That's on my to-do list for this week. I'm hoping to have that video edited and done by tomorrow to have it upload probably Friday or Saturday is my plan.
Awesome.
We got
Awesome.
cleavers over there where I'm going, and there's a patch of cleavers that's over there too. So I feel like I'm just so excited about it. All
Very
right,
cool.
guys. We will see you next week. I hope you all have a great week. And if you join me tonight, that'll be awesome.
Have a
See you.
great day, everybody. Thanks for being here. See you next week.
Bye, everyone.